of young people. To be able to help a lot of young people, you don't understand, who needs to build a wonderful future for themselves across Nigeria. And the mission is so clear. The mission is to empower 1,000 young youths in every local government across Nigeria. That's massive, right? That's quite massive, yes. So one of the reasons why you're invited to this meeting is on how we can be on this course together. I cannot empower 1,000 youth in all local government at the same time. And the mission has to be accomplished. So every one of you connected, everywhere you're connecting from, you are important in that place you're connecting from, and you can build your success wherever you are. So the mission is so clear to empower these youths. Why? Because it is crystal clear that any nation that loses it from this youth, that nation cannot excel. And you will agree with me that in this age and time, evil is prevailing over good, especially on youths. And that is the essence of DD SUNLOLA Network initiative, creating a fast lane program to develop youths on entrepreneurship, on personal development, training them on how to carry on themselves and achieve success, and also empowering you on how to develop a capital to be able to finance a business of your choice. I think that's fantastic, right? If that's fantastic, please give me a thumb up. Now, why is this program put together? The reason why it is put together is because it is known that a lot of youth can do so much. Many of us connected to this meeting, you know for real that you can do so much. But in this country, Nigeria, you are not doing so much because there are a lot of limiting factors. The economy is so poor. You know, the educational system is not teaching us what we need to know. You know, even the government is not doing anything so much to really make sure they bring the youth up. And that is why if we don't help ourselves, nobody will help us. If we don't come together to work as a team in unison, nobody will help us. And that's why DD SUNLOLA Network has put together this initiative to work with as many youth as possible who are ready to change the course of their life in 2021 and showing them how to raise a financial capital to finance a business. Now, a lot of youth have ideas. A lot of youth want to finance a business, but the capital is not there. No help, nobody is ready to assist, nobody is ready to help you. Families does not even have to support you. Now, it becomes important that you support yourself and you find opportunities that can help you. So DD SUNLOLA Fast Lane Program Initiative is part of the opportunities that can help in that regard. But to start with, I joined this organization 10 years ago. And before I joined this organization, I was a graduate like everybody. And that's why if you're joining this meeting with me now, and you're a graduate, please, I need you to open your mind. You know, one of the problems a lot of people have had today is overconfidence. One of the problems a lot of youth have had in this age and time today is believing you know more than opportunities that comes your way. And that's why if you're listening to me now, I need you to put aside what you studied in school for a few moments and look into something else that can change the course of your life. You know, I studied microbiology in school. I had my first degree in 2007. I had my master's 2011. But the simple truth is this: I believe so much in what I studied in school, but it did not take me anywhere. You know, I used to take pride in wearing the laboratory coats, you know, and they used to call us doctors those days, you know. And when those days when we were in school and we see people in art class, in theater arts department and the likes, we used to think they are the foolish people, not knowing that I am the most foolish person if after graduating from school, there's nothing I can do with my science degree. Nigeria is the worst nation, you know, when it comes to science and development. And that's why if you are there, you know what I'm saying. If you study sciences in school, you know how frustrating it could be. You know how appalling it could be. You know how disheartening it could be. You know how embarrassing it could be. After graduating from school, you studied biochemistry, and the only thing you can use it for is to become a chemistry teacher or a biology teacher. You know how crazy it can be after graduating from school with so much hope, you know, and so much investment on you. And the only thing you can do with your science background is to become an integrated science teacher. What do you do with this? And that's why if you are here today, be open-minded. You don't understand. To understand that life is not about what you studied in school. Life is all about what you can bring out of it. Life is about what you can bring out of it. And let me tell you, a lot of people, billions of people around the world are pursuing their life. They are running their race. The world is not waiting for you. Have that at the back of your mind, that nobody is waiting for you. Success itself is not waiting for you. And that's why you are the one who should take the baton and run in the direction of success. To be able to look into what different thing can you do and achieve a lot for yourself. And that's where your mindset comes in. There are two kinds of mindset people have in this world. Some people have a growth mindset, while some have a fixed mindset, as you can see on your screen. Growth-minded individuals are those who does not believe that anything can stop them. They believe that there's something out there that they can achieve. A growth mindset individual is that person who believes he can learn new things and he can advance. If you want anything to change in 2022, you must be ready to learn new things. You must turn yourself to a radar who is learning all the time. A fixed mindset person is that person who tells himself, there's nothing else I can do. And all he does is to just keep praying to God for a miracle to happen. Miracle does happen, but you are the one that will initiate it. It is the miracle you initiate in your life that will end up happening in your life. So tonight, all you need is a growth mindset and not a fixed mindset. A growth mindset and not a fixed mindset. Now, the simple truth is this. We are all on this screen today because we want to make money. That's the simple truth. We're hoping for a better 2021 because we want to make more money in 2021. If you agree with me, please give me a thumb up. You agree with what I'm saying, give me a thumb up. You know, you want a better life, you want to make more money, you want to live good, you want to live life in 2021. And that's why if you are here today, please do not take lesson from naysayers. Don't take lesson from negative people. If you are a kind of person who used to mingle with friends and families, who used to tell you money is not everything, please stay away from them. If anybody tells you money is not everything, that person is the greatest negator in this whole world. What do you do without money? What do you do without money? You cannot even help your neighbor if you don't have money. Imagine your best friend's wife is sick, in labor, pregnant, and she is not around, and you are the only one around who can help them, and you don't even have money to take her to the labor room while she's laboring. Please tell me the truth. Are you a good friend? When you don't have money, you are not good for anything. That's the simple truth. You know, tonight I will have to talk to you the way it is. That's why the Bible says the words of a poor man carries no wisdom. If you're a Christian here, get to understand that. And if you're a Muslim, please permit me to just make references to some Bible verses because I'm a Christian. You know, that's what I can relate with. So there's no dignity if you don't have money. That's the truth. And everybody must get to understand this. If you want dignity in 2022, it means you must prepare your mind to be successful. The simple truth is, if you are not successful, no matter who you are as a prayer warrior, you are going to be a slave to those who have the money. If you agree with me, please give me a thumb up. If you agree with what I'm saying, kindly give me a thumb up. I want to see that response. No matter how lovely you are, you don't understand. People who have the money will ridicule you. And that's why if you really want to hold your head very high, you must understand where money flows through. Where is money coming from? Who are those making the money? You don't understand. There's what we call cash flow. School system doesn't teach this. You don't understand. Money is flowing in a direction. Which direction is it flowing through? And that's one of the things this meeting tonight will make you understand. Now, if you are an employee, you make money by earning from somebody else's money. So it means if you're an employee, somebody pays you salary because you work for the person. I'm not here tonight to criticize you for being an employee. But the simple truth is you need to get to understand that being an employee cannot give you the life you're looking for. Being an employee can never help you to be successful. You can't successfully pay all your bills by being an employee. You can't pay for your school children. You can't pay for your rent. You can't build a new house. You can't do all of this conveniently by being an employee. Because one stream of income cannot enrich your bank. It's not possible. Obon King of blessed memory said, the day he discovered from the Bible that he took 4 rivers to water the Garden of Eden, that was when he discovered that he need at least 4 streams of income to fuel his life. If you are here today listening to me, even if you're an employee, you need another stream of income. That's the truth. In 2022, you need a side hustle. And if you are here listening to me and you are not on a job and you're looking for what to do in 2022, then in 2022, you need a major hustle. There are 2 different things. If you're on a job, you need a side hustle. If you're not on a job, you need a major hustle. A major hustle is one thing you do that can solve the problem of many generations. I don't know if I'm making sense at all. If I'm making sense, please give me a thumb up. I want to be sure I'm making sense. I want to see the responses. I want to be sure I'm making sense. Now, in that regard, so it means being an employee, working for people is not the main thing. I have different programs, you know, and I'm a mentor to a lot of people across Nigeria. You know, somebody signed up to my line of mentorship this morning, very early this morning. The person woke me up with a mail, and the person showed interest in signing up to my line of mentorship, personal mentorship. And I booked a lunch date with the person. She's a young lady, you know, and a young mother, rather. She has a kid. And at lunch, we were talking, and I asked her, why did you choose to be part of my mentorship line? And do you know what she said? She said she's a trained nurse. And so surprising that their hospital has been taken over, and they have given all of them, you don't understand, a dismissal letter. By 31st of December, that's the last time they will work. And that by January, all of them need to look for something else to do. And he said he's grown enough in life, and he has come to understand that looking for a job does not really befit her status anymore. And she saw my video online on YouTube, and she decided to direct message me because she needed somebody to tutor her, to train her, and to mentor her on what she needs to do to be successful. So in the recess, everybody is getting to understand that a job will not take you far. If you are still on that line looking for a job, only you did there. People are moving on. And in 2022, people are moving on. Now, most of the time, a lot of people know that being on a job cannot pay the bills successfully. So a lot of people end up with traditional business. Now, what's a traditional business? You learn tailoring, you learn carpentry, you learn mechanic, you learn to do this, you learn to do that. Anything that you have to do that's it's solely done by you, it's solely handled by you, is a traditional business. Now, a traditional business will make you a self-employed. Truly, you will make money. But one thing is this, the money you make is controlled by three factors. And what are these three factors? These three factors is what they call the GCE. GCE means government policy. Government policy. When you're a self-employed person, a government policy will always affect you. And when there's government policy that affects you, it affects the flow of your income. That's why you discover that somebody may have a shop on the street, and one day government will wake up and say they want to make a road there. And they will demolish the shop with his good inside, and the person will have to be looking helter-skelter to what he has to do. This thing happens everywhere. You know, it happened in Oshodi, where they were dualizing Oshodi to make it a mega piece. You know, it happens everywhere development is getting to. Another thing that affects these people, government policy. Imagine 2020, if you remember, during lockdown, a lot of shops were closed down. That's what happens when you have a self-employed business, a traditional business. So in the recess, I will not advise you that in 2022, you need a traditional business. A traditional business is not a major hustle because it will always make you lack and want, and you will need something else to do. So instead of you repeating the race and having to look for something else to do all the time, you need a major hustle. Another thing about traditional business is competition. That's the C part. People do what you do on your streets. The day you decide to do something is the day everybody decides to do the same thing. You don't understand. You know, sometimes you make a decision and you see people do the same thing that you have decided to do. You ask yourself again, is it that they are monitoring you? Are they monitoring spirits? The simple truth is everybody is thinking what you are thinking. That's the simple truth. Everybody traditionally is thinking what you are thinking. So for you to be able to go far, you must learn to do something that people are not thinking about. You must learn to do something that people are not thinking about. And that is where being a business system owner comes in. But before I talk about business system owner, I hope everybody, you took a paper and a biro and you are writing something down. Don't just be on this meeting and be staring at me. Get yourself a paper and a biro and be writing most of these things I'm explaining, be writing them down. This is an orientation that determines your understanding about cash flow. If you don't have this orientation properly, I tell you, you'll miss it. There's no amount of prayer and deliverance that can help you to make money. Prayer doesn't help people to make money. What helps you to make money is your knowledge. My people perish, the Bible says, because they lack knowledge. This is the knowledge that school system failed to teach us. Why? Because they are all programming us to become an employee. They are programming us to become an employee. But this is what you have to learn outside when you have a mentor that will show you how you pursue money. Now, before I talk about a business system owner, I'll talk about the I, which is the investor. Becoming an investor is the goal. Everybody is looking forward to a later age in life where your money works for you. If you agree with me, please give me a thumb up. You want your money to work for you in the later age in life. You want your money to work for you, give me a thumb up. You want your money to work for you, give me a thumb up. Now, simply put, thank you so much for that thumb up. Simply put, you agree with me, Olarotimi, that before your money can work for you, you must have used the money to buy an asset, right? Now, who buys an asset? The only person who can buy enough assets that will make sense is that person who have enough money that makes sense. Let me give you an example of asset buying that makes sense. Just of recent, there is a news that Titan Bank acquired Union Bank. How many of you saw that news? You saw that news. If you saw the news, please just give me a nod. Just wave your hand if you saw the news. Titan Bank is just 2 years old. So a 2-year-old bank acquired a bank of over 100 years. You don't understand? So it means in 2022, you're going to see that all Union banks now, they changed to Titan Bank. Why? Because Titan Bank has enough money to buy them over. So it is money that costs an investor. Let me show you another investment that has happened in 2021 that you're going to see the reflection in 2022. You don't understand? Femi Otedola, the billionaire, Kopi's father, just bought the largest share, the largest share in First Bank, and is taking over First Bank, whether you like it or not. Femi Otedola bought the largest share in First Bank. Now, what does it mean? It takes cool money to be an investor. You can't be an employee earning 70,000 and expect that you want to be an investor. If you buy share from your salary of 70,000 naira, how many units of shares will you have? That's why you discover that our fathers who does not have this financial education, who use their money to buy shares and the money is not enough, by the time they are getting the dividend of the share, they regret ever buying the share. Oh, I don't know if I'm making sense at all. They regret ever buying the share. Why? Because when you don't have enough money and you're trying to invest, it's as if you're losing money. When you don't have enough money and you want to buy a land, you go and buy a bush. And civilization will never get there until 20 years. Don't let anybody deceive you. You know, real estate companies are all out there. They'll tell you, buy and wait. You don't wait to buy and wait. If you don't have enough money to buy the right land in the city, they will sell a bush for you and development will not get there until after 20 years. So in the real sense, you need money. Now, how do you now make money? That is where the business system owner comes in, the B side. The business system owners are people who create a system that generates income for them. Now, this is where I want you to write something down. Write something down now. I want to spell a system for you. System, 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 system. A system can be spelled S-Y-S-T-E-M. It has a meaning. Do you want to know the meaning? S-Y-S-T-E-M. The meaning of S-Y-S-T-E-M is something you have. The first S stands for saves. The Y means you. The second S means stress. So something that saves you stress. T stands for time. Energy. E is for energy. And the M is for money. So write it completely. So system means something you have that saves you stress, time, energy, and money. Something you have that saves you stress, time, energy, and money. So what does it mean? It means when you have a system, you don't waste your time. When you have a system or you're working with a system, you don't waste your energy. When you have a system, you don't waste your money. See, guys, if you venture into business in 2022 without a system, you venture into anything without a system, you will waste money, you waste time, you waste energy. And that's where DD SUNLOLA Network comes in. In DD SUNLOLA Network, we have a platform to work with. And this platform is what we're giving to every youth to help them. And we need you to come in to coordinate this same platform. Your mission will be to coordinate a team and a unit on this same system. And the system is designed to help you and help the people that you are helping to coordinate. Now, what do you need to do on this system? Very simple. This system requires that as you're coming into the system, you must be ready to understand leadership. Leadership. We are not looking for any other person to work with us. We are looking for people with leadership character. Leadership cut across every facet of life. In religion, we have religious leaders. Your pastors, your imam, they are religious leaders. You don't understand? In politics, we have political leaders. You know, that's where you have your governors, your chairman, your councillor, you know, even your president. Those are political leaders. In business, we are business leaders. Business leaders are people who lead people in the direction of productivity. Business is all about productivity. Success is all about productivity. You don't understand? That's why somebody said in 2022, don't just be busy, be productive. They are not the same thing. To be busy is different from to be productive. So you need leadership character. We're going to train you on leadership. That's the first thing, because you are going to imbibe leadership. You have to work with leadership. You have to drive people. A leader is somebody who is going on a staircase. You are going up. And as you are going up, you are not just going, leaving people behind. You're also pulling people to join you as you're going up. That's leadership. Another thing you need is partnership. Omo, you cannot succeed alone in 2022. You can't. You can't. You don't understand. One is too small a number to make you succeed. So you standing alone cannot help you in 2022. It cannot. That's why the Bible says, you don't understand, one will chase 1,000 and two will chase 10,000. So it means you have to stand with people to achieve success with people. You have to stand with people to achieve success with people. If you stand alone, you fail alone. If you stand alone, you will fail alone. You don't understand? The book of Ecclesiastes says, when two people work together, they get a good reward for their labor. But woe unto him that standeth alone. So two people working together, elementary business studies, means partnership. So in 2022, you need partnership. In DD SUNLOLA Network, we work in partnership. And that's why people that work with us, we give opportunity for partnership. What the organization gave me 10 years in this organization is partnership opportunity. I came into this organization not to work as an employee. I came in to work in partnership. That's why I have a stake. That's why my success is better than the success of any of my mates listening to me anywhere on a job. We might be working the same way, the same 24 hours, but we don't achieve the same result at the end of every month. So you need partnership. You need partnership. If you are with me, please give me a thumb up. You understand you need a partnership. Please give me a thumb up. Give me thumb up. Give me thumb up. I want to see that response. Give me thumb up. I want to see the response. Thank you, Olarodimi. I want to see the response. And the third thing you need as secret in 2022 is the ability to duplicate yourself. If you don't learn to duplicate yourself, you will work till you die. If you don't learn to duplicate yourself, you will work till you die. What do I mean? Strength will fail you. You can't keep growing younger. You keep growing older. And the older you grow biologically, the lesser your strengths. Do you agree? Now, it means as you are growing older, if you are not wise, you are not smart, you don't apply wisdom, you don't train people to be able to do the same thing you can do, it means you're going to work till you die. So it means success requires leadership, requires partnership, and requires duplication. And that is exactly what DD SUNLOLA Network is giving to you, the ability to lead people. So you're going to be successful here by leading people. You work as a team coordinator, as unit coordinator, as program coordinator, wherever you are, and you'll be coordinating people. Now, you are doing this in partnership with other people. So you're not alone. Other people will be there to do it with you. The organization is there to support you. You know, the organization has put a lot of things on ground, processes on ground that will help you. And the last thing is duplication. So it means the team you lead in, you teach them the same thing you know how to do. The team you lead in, you teach them the same thing you know how to do. And we are able to achieve all this tremendous success because we're in partnership with an American-based company, which is Neolife International. Neolife International is a company that originated from the United States. You know, the same way we have a lot of companies in Nigeria, you know, that are in partnership and you don't know of, is the same way we have Neolife International in Nigeria. Let me give you an instance of partnership that you don't know. How many of us know Elizade Motors? Elizade Motors. Elizade Motors is a Nigerian company registered with CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria. Now, Elizade Motors, They deal in Toyota brand, right? But Toyota is not a Nigerian company. You agree with me? But the representative of Toyota in Nigeria is a lizard. So what's the relationship between them? The relationship between them is not employeeism. The relationship between them is partnership. It's partnership. And that's why you discover that a lizard keep making a lot of money because they are into partnership. And that's the same opportunity we have in this organization. So in DD SUNLOLA Network is the Nigerian company registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, but we are all in partnership with an American-based company, which is New Life International. So the same way we are partners in Nigeria is the same way we have a lot of people who are partners globally in over 50 countries around the world. Now with New Life International, you make a lot of money. Everything we do in DD SUNLOLA Network get you paid from New Life International. So from New Life International, you make crazy income at the end of the month. People make over 150,000 every month, over 250,000, over 350,000, over 450,000. People make money in millions every month. And incentives is paid in US dollars from New Life International. Why? Because it's a global standard. If you're a partner with a company in Nigeria and you qualify for incentives, the same standard they used to pay somebody in UK is the same standard they will pay you in Nigeria. That's an amazing opportunity. In this organization, I've gotten a lot of incentives and it has been fantastic. Don't worry, I told you, make sure you are connected to this meeting to the end. I'll be done in this with this meeting in the next few minutes. And you're going to see wonders. You're going to see things that will shock you. You don't understand. I'm not here to mesmerize anybody, but I'm here to give hope to those who want hope. I'm here to give hope to those who want hope, to show you what you can do. You know, in my few years in the organization, this is a screenshot of my payments. And this screenshot is showing what the company pays me between 2014 June to October 2015, if you can see on your screen. Now, if you look at this screen very well, get it right from my story. I joined the organization in January. I had my session like this in December 2011. I started fully with the organization in January 2012. Now, January 2012 was my learning stage. The organization had to train me on what I needed to do, and I had to do it. I had to learn it. I had to do it. I had to keep going. Now, as of February 2012, I began to build a team because that's my responsibility. So as you are listening to me now, the only responsibility you have is to lead and develop a team. Now, this is a mistake a lot of people make in business. The mistake a lot of people make when a business is being mentioned is that some people think business is all about buying and selling. As you come into this organization, we don't need you to buy. We don't need to sell. Because you don't even know how to sell. You don't even have money to buy. Listen and listen good. I've spent 10 years in a business world and I've come to understand that you can't teach a whole dog a new trick. Nigerians that are not trained on how to sell from school, they don't know how to sell after school. That's why many of you start business sometimes and you fail. Because you don't have selling skills. Now, in this organization, we don't need you to sell. You are not coming to this organization to sell anything. You are not coming to this organization to buy. You are coming to this organization to work with people. From there, you generate capital to invest into your business. Now, coming to the organization, based on development, in February 2012, the company paid me my first monthly bonus. Now, you make money in this organization in 3 ways. You make money through corporate presentation, which is the same thing I'm doing now. So whether you like it or not, what I'm doing now, I'll get paid for it. So when you come into the organization, you'll be developed to do the same thing I'm doing. And what am I doing? Speaking hope to everybody. And that's what the organization requires you to do. You must be a facilitator. Now, some people will say, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to talk. I can't present myself. This thing is not rocket science. All you just need is a little training. And by constant practicing, you become better. I didn't come into this organization and became a guru. Nobody became a professional and a superstar from day one. You learn the art of impacting into people. Today, I've learned how to talk to people, how to train people, how to develop people. I organize trainings locally and organize trainings internationally. But I started from somewhere. So in February 2012, the company paid me my first monthly bonus for training a few team of people. And I was paid 56,000 naira. But don't forget my story. With my microbiology, and my master's degree in microbiology, the best job I got was a job of 45,000 naira. Now, the simple truth is this: compare 56,000 with 45,000 naira. Which one was better? And little by little, I began to grow in the organization. Within my 6 months, I was already earning over 100,000. Within my 1 year, I was already earning over 200,000. Now, on your screen here, look straight to your screen. You see my record from June 2014. June 2014 made it my 2 years and 6 months in the organization. So it means I had 2 years and 6 months in the organization. Come to the total. As at the place of the total, you see that as at June 2014, the company was already paying me over 500,000 naira. That was my 2 years and 6 months in the organization. When you understand people's development, then you go far. There is nothing as beautiful as human development. There is nothing as beautiful as human development. Human development teaches you what we call leverage. And that's why J. Paul Getty said, I would rather not build business, but I will build people, and the people I build will build the business. You need to understand a lot about leveraging system. This is something the rich understand that the poor don't understand. Leverage helps you to achieve so much in life. You don't understand? J. Paul Getty said in one of his quotes, he said, I would rather earn a 1% result on 100 people's efforts rather than working hard to earn 100% result on my effort. You don't understand? Eboluwa, can you ever get 100% result on your personal efforts? There's no way. Even if you walk like a jackal, you can't do that. But imagine 1%, as little as 1%. In 100 places, that's 100%. Imagine 1% in 1,000 places, that's 1,000%. Imagine 1% in 1 million places, that's 1,000,000%. So if you look at this result comes as a result of me empowering people and teaching my team to be able to build and empower other set of people. The former chairman of First Bank, Pastor Ebokun Awoshika, she said, if 10,000 Nigerians get it right, and we can empower 10 people each in the pay-forward system, it means geometrically a lot of people will get it right in this country. So the system is created to pay you for helping people to get it right. Imagine how many poor people are around you. Imagine people you know who are struggling to survive. I saw a news early in this month, and that news broke my heart. Some of you saw the news. And if you remember the news as I'm saying it now, just give me a thumb up. I saw the news that federal government said they cannot pay civil servants salary for the month of December. If you saw the news, give me a thumb up. You know you saw the news. And I asked myself, why? These are people who have worked for government, who have families, who need to feed themselves. And at the end of the day, how do they spend in December? All of us here sitting here today, you know one person who is living below the poverty line. According to United Nations, poverty line is when you live below $1 per day. Poverty line is when you live below $1 per day. And $1 now is 570 naira. So it means if you are here, all the food you eat from morning till evening, you know past 500 naira, then you are poor. You are below poverty line. Truth must be told. In the morning, you eat bread and beans. Beans 100 naira, bread 200 naira. 200 naira, you are okay. In the afternoon, you eat nothing. In the evening, you go and eat fufu or eba. You eat 100 naira. You eat one meat joint, 300 naira. All the food you eat in one day is 500 naira. Guys, you are below poverty line. Now, the simple truth is, this is not about you. You might be living fine. You might be living above poverty line. But there are a lot of people around you in this country who is living below poverty line. Why do you need this opportunity? You need it because Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world. We need to save our people. We need to save people around us. We need to save the people we know. And nobody is going to do it for you. Your success you are looking for in 2022 starts from you saving other people. This is the same thing I did. And that's why you saw that lady who introduced me earlier. She said she has been with me for 8 years and I've been able to impact into her lives. Today, she's a success, making a lot of money. And that's why you could see in June 2014, my payment was 551,000. The following month, it was 570,000. You know, for some of you used to have the fear, I want to get paid every month. That's why you're looking for a job. In this system, you get paid every month, but it's in partnership. You can see the second month, 570,000, the third month, 555, 570, 520, 700,000, 626, 618, 754, 898, 893, 890. And in June 2015, I was paid my first 1 million naira. It means I've been earning over $1 million naira in this organization month after month since June 2015. Guys, if you care to understand, I'm sitting here to talk to you today that I'm a comfortable millionaire. But it's not just about me. A success without a successor is a successful failure. In 2022, my goal, my personal vision is to produce nothing less than 1,000 new millionaires. Go and write it down. So working with the organization has been programmed to help you to become successful as much as your dream can carry you. As much as your dream can carry you. And here it is in this organization, aside the fact that you make money, you also get incentives. You also get incentives. Join me in 2 minutes while I take you through this incentives video. Please pay attention very quickly. And you see incentives in this organization on how much people earn when it comes to incentives. Join me to see through how much people earn when it comes to incentives. Join me to see through. You know, this is incentives for 2019. These incentives were paid in 2020. It was paid during the lockdown in 2020 when other companies were shutting down and they were laying people off and they were slashing salary and they could not pay salary. Our own company was paying out incentives in US dollars. So look through, guys. Look through and begin to see people, Nigerians, Africans, earning stupidly. This $2,000 paid to somebody. How much is $1 now? This is $7,000 paid to somebody. How much is your salary? How many of your salary will you remove from $3,000? You know, this is a Nigerian, Joy Okereke, who was paid $2,000 during lockdown. When other companies were shutting people down, our own company were paying incentives. This $2,000 given to this couple, you can see a lot of people making a lot of money, guys. This $4,500. This money can belong to you. That's where you need partnership. You can't be an employee and earn this kind of money. It's not possible. You know, this is the founder of the company all the way from United States. You can see people earning $3,000. People earning a lot of money, a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, I mean a lot of money. You know, look through. These are Nigerians like you. These are people you know. These are people you can relate with. $6,000. These are people whose name look like your name, whose color look like your color. Please look at this person. Do you know this person? If you know this person, please give me a thumb up. If you know this person, give me a thumb up. Give me a thumb up. Give me a thumb up. If you know this person, give me a thank you, Unique. Thank you, Lydia. If you know this person, give me a thumb up. And of course, you know the answer. This is myself, given an incentive of $6,556. This incentive was given in May 2020 during lockdown. Guys, I wouldn't earn this money if I'm an employee for the company. I earn this money because I partner with the company. And this is as simple as human development. I didn't earn this money because I sell product, because I buy product. I earn this money because I develop people. And that's exactly what you're coming to this organization to do. So look at it today. What am I doing that you cannot do? Am I better than you? Am I stronger than you? Don't defeat yourself in your mind. Don't defeat yourself. Never ever believe someone somewhere is better than you. Nobody is better than you. Raise your head high, guys. Take the bull by the horn and run with it. But do you agree with me that no matter what I earn, people also earn more than me? I have a lot of people, a lot of leaders who earn crazy money in this organization. So this opportunity you are having today is an opportunity to make you rich. This is somebody who was given $8,000. You know, this is one of my trainers in the organization who was given $8,000. A lot of people are making a lot of money. Imagine this person who was given $43,000 US. You know, a lot of people earning a lot of money, guys. If you're looking for a job, how far will you go to earn this money? This is an amount of money that if you work 10 years on a job, your salary cannot be up to. This is a Nigerian. Please look at this. How much is this? This is $164,000 paid to a Nigerian like you. Please, what makes this person better than you? The only difference is this person sees an opportunity, he took it, he worked with it, and is working with it, and the company is paying him huge. And that's the same opportunity you are having. Now, also in this organization, I've been opportune to travel around the world. Let me take you through this trip of traveling around the world. This is my international passport. I got my first international passport in this organization in 2012, December. That's my picture there. You can see. Courtesy of this organization, I've traveled the world. I've traveled around. I've been to countries around the world. I've been to places. Republic of South Africa, I've been there. You know, many of these visas, that's my picture in it. You can see United States of America. I've been there. That's my picture. I've traveled the world. I've been to different states in the United States. From New Jersey to Newark to New York. I've been to Michigan. I've been to Washington. I've been to so many places in the US. Texas, name it. This United Arab Emirates in 2013, I've been going there. You know, this Republic of South Africa. I've traveled around the world, guys. You know, it's not today. I've traveled the world for free. United Arab Emirates, I've been there. Life is beautiful when you work in partnership. That's why the Bible says a man diligent in his business shall stand before kings and not mere men. So in 2022, if you want to stand before kings, you need a business. This is my Mexico visa. I've been to Mexico. I've been to France, Paris. I've been to Italy. I've been to Germany. You can see a lot of visas here. These are visas on my passport that a lot of people die. They pay a huge amount of money. They get scammed over and over again just to get a visa to jump out of this country. Guys, I'm telling you today, it's not about you running away. You don't have to go abroad to go on board. You can go to America and be an employee. You can go to America and be broke. I have a lot of people in the US who are broke. I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people on the streets of America who are begging for $1, who are begging for $0.25. So success is not a factor of where you are. It's a factor of what you do. You can be in this country and make a lot of money. And that's the same thing I'm telling everybody. You know, this is a video of when we went to Mexico to celebrate 60 years anniversary of the company in Mexico. It was beautiful, you know, and I had the opportunity to lead the Nigeria contingent, and I had a training for all the global people, global partners who came from all around the world. If at my stage in business, 10 years in this organization, I am already training people internationally, it means if I can train them, I can train you. All you need is to subject yourself to mentorship. Take a decision today that you can do it. Take a decision today that you're ready. Somebody said when you are born, you look like your parents. But by the time you're going to die, you look like the decisions you made when you are alive. Stop criticizing opportunities that can change your life. Stop rebooking the opportunities that can change your life. Stop avoiding the business opportunities that can make you rich. Stop taking advices from poor people. Stop taking advices from poor people who have not done anything before. Ekiti people will say, koshe, kojolure she, ogbako olure, ogbada olure, osolure di korogodo, damoshe daino eran ya nuru. Don't let people who do not have a destination be the one mentoring you. Take lessons from people. I feel privileged talking to you tonight, but the simple truth is what I've shared with you tonight is the success I've achieved in this organization, which can be yours as well. All you need to do is to come in, work with the organization, work with the team, work with the team. Be part of the team. Get a franchise. A franchise is a right of partnership. Get your franchise and be part of the team and get going. What you need to have your franchise is nothing compared to what you waste. A lot of us waste money. You use money to do irrelevances. You buy lace wig. You don't understand. You buy human hair. You buy clothes. I show a big and filler. The money you waste on irrelevances can change your life. That's why Yoruba people say, "What time have you shown you? 2022 is not a time to be a waste. 2022 is a time to live a life of influence." Look at this screen very well. Do you know this person? That's myself representing Nigeria at Mexico, delivering training and training a lot of people globally all around the world. But remember, 11 years ago, I was a bloody graduate of microbiology. I was broke. 11 years ago, I had nothing in my account. 11 years ago, I used to wear shirts that is torn at the back. 11 years ago, I have 2 pairs of trousers and 2 shirts. 11 years ago, life was miserable. 11 years ago, I cannot even feed myself. But today, it's a different story entirely. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know who you are listening to me now. But I'm telling you, if I can do it, you simply can do it. Today, I've traveled the world. I've traveled to over 20 countries around the world. I just came back from Zanzibar of recent. We went for holiday at Indian Ocean, the only island in the middle of Indian Ocean. Guys, I'm enjoying life. Why? Because I'm doing what brings money. I'm doing what brings money. Imagine I'm still on the job of 45,000 naira. I will have suffered. Remember, when you are born, you look like your parents. But by the time you're going to die, you look like the decisions you made while you are alive. So at this junction, what do you need to do? What you need to do now is to take action. And what is the next action? Pick your phone now and send a message. Send a message to the HR that invited you and let the HR know you have been part of the system. What's the next thing? The HR will put you through the next thing you need to do. And the next thing you need to do is, one, they will sign you up on the platform. They will sign you up on the platform. You will have a username and a password. When you have a username and a password, they will send you a sign-up link, that will be used to sign you up. You fill your details. You select a school. If you're still a student, select a school you are, or select a school you graduated from. You don't understand? Or your HR will guide you. You can select the office where the HR is, and you can get trained in that office. So the next thing is, after you sign up, you have a username. Then you have a password. You can log in. Then when you log in, the next thing is you can begin to work your system. Now, your HR will be there to put you through. Now, on your dashboard, you're going to see your interface. You see your e-wallet. Your e-wallet is where your money generated will be put. So it means on your dashboard, you can upload your franchise payment. You can't do a business without a right of partnership. The same way you can't get admission into a school as a student without a right of studentship. That's why after JAM, after your name is out, you have to pay acceptance fee to accept the right of studentship. The same way in every opportunity, you get registered. And what you need to get registered in this organization is as little as 15,600, which is a one-time payment. After this payment of 15,600, you are not paying any other money again. You are not buying product, you are not selling product. The team will train you. From that 15,600, you begin to develop resources that will generate income from you from the system, and you can use the money you generate to finance your business. Some of you are going to be invited to have a meeting with me, a training with me in January. I'm going to be having an all-house meeting with all of you who are newly registered in January. Ensure you are there. The meeting will be taking place in Lagos. If you're in Lagos, good for you. If you're not in Lagos, you can find a way to travel down to Lagos. You're going to meet with me in person, and it's going to be fantastic. Are you getting it now? And the meeting will continue concurrently. Once you are registered, you're going to be invited for a one-on-one meeting with me, and it's going to be fantastic. So make a decision today to change your life. Changing your life is your responsibility. Nobody will do it for you. If you don't take the responsibility to do it, I tell you, nobody will help you. Then when you have made the decision, the next thing is stay focused. Stay focused. People fail in life not because they don't make attempts to do something, but people fail in life because they are easily distracted. We live in a world of distraction today. Social media is there. A lot of things will distract. You are a man, your wife will distract, your kids, you are a woman, you are a boyfriend, you want to get married. A lot of things will happen. But in the middle of everything that happens, make sure you keep your focus. No man put his leg on the plow and look back and is ever fit for the kingdom. So it means you must always be focused. You must be tenaciously focused. Then the next thing is to be committed to your dreams and goals. Set a goal. Work with your team. They're going to take you through business induction. I'm going to be having business induction by 11 a.m. tomorrow for some of my partners who are not in Lagos. 11 a.m. tomorrow on Zoom. You can connect to my induction class, and I'll be there to put you through what you need to do stage by stage to achieve the success that you need. But the first thing is you must take responsibility. As a graduate, what you need is somebody show you what to do. Learn to be independent. You don't understand. Learn to be bold and courageous to stand your ground. That's why you went to school. That's why you graduated. As a proof that you're a graduate. Prove that you're a graduate. Don't be timid. Don't be scared. You don't understand. Don't disgrace the school you graduated from. Prove that you're a graduate and face your fears. And after doing all of this, what you're going to see is congratulations. I can beat my chest for you. They're going to explain it in your induction. In 2 months, in 3 months in this organization, in 4 months, you're going to have a system that will be paying you nothing less than 200,000 naira. I can beat my chest for you. But you need to stay focused. You need to be committed. You need to learn how it works. I was communicating with someone today, and the person chat me up, and the person was inquiring, and the person said, how does it work? I said, don't ask how does it work. Things doesn't work by itself. You are the one that will make things work. The best question you should ask is, what do I need to do? Are you getting it now? And every work, there must be something to do. That's why God told Adams, from your sweat you shall eat. So the reward of every labor is wages. Money is what you get for every effort you put. And I can tell you, that money will be there to be made. It's been a wonderful session, everybody. And I want to say thank you for being part of this meeting. For those of you who have been part of this meeting with me, I want to see us achieving success together. Thank you, Adejare, for that applause. Thank you so much, Adetutu. Now, every one of us, you get to understand that the mission is to see you succeed in 2022. Join the moving train. Be part of the success. Keep running with it. Believe in your dream. Believe in God Almighty. And I tell you, if everybody is telling the story of success today, you will tell your own story of success tomorrow. Thank you very much, everyone, and God bless you. So connect immediately to the number that invited you to this meeting. Ask them questions. Let them put you through. And eventually, sign up immediately and be part of the organization. I've said it before. Your registration is 15,600. That's your franchise. And you're not going to pay it to anybody. You upload it on your dashboard yourself. It's doable and it's easily achievable, and you work with it. All I want to see is that you're part of the system and you're achieving success. Thank you very much, and God bless you. See you at the other side.